Rarely in life are our greatest passions taken away from us in an instant, the thing that drives you, inspires you every day. In the last 6 months, one Harrisburg High athlete has been faced with this dilemma. She's learned that the sport she plays doesn't define who she is. Now, we do want to warn you, some of the images in this story may be considered graphic. What makes for the perfect shot? Great footwork, the bend of an elbow, and the right release from your wrist to the tips of your fingers. Millions of people play basketball, but only a select few go on to play at the college level. Harrisburg High's Raven Ransom was well on her way to being one of those.
Yeah, I love basketball. It's one of my greatest passions. It kept me going plenty of times.
I was pretty confident that she was going to have an opportunity to play at the Division I or Division II level.
Raven's talents had taken her to this past July's Nike U.S. National Junior Tournament in Washington, D.C.
She played very, very well. She had coaches that emailed her, and they were coming just to see Raven.
She kind of solidified herself to be able to play at the next level.
On their way back to the mid-state after the tournament, Raven and her mother were traveling on 83 northbound. After passing a tractor trailer, another vehicle merged in front of them and, according to Carol, hit their brakes.
I swerved and lost control, hit the guardrail. At this time, I was going about 70 miles an hour. Hit the concrete barrier. We flipped about 10 times. After the 10th time, I stopped counting. I started praying.
Raven grabbed the top of an open window to brace herself, exposing her hand to each time the car flipped and met the road.
And there was a chance I could pull my hand back. I didn't have the strength to pull it back. So I just felt my fingers going one by one, and I passed out.
Raven Ransom lost all 4 fingers in her right hand. Every college interested in her rescinded their scholarship offer.
I just saw her a day before playing basketball in a game, and then now she don't have 4 fingers. It's like it don't seem real.
All I could think about at the time was that I was letting my team down. And that's not something you would think you would be thinking about at that time, but that's all I could think about.
But Raven was determined to remain a part of her team. She continued to recover from her injuries while rejoining the Lady Cougars for the regular season.
It's like nothing's changed. What happened to her through her tragedy has actually brought our team and our program even closer.
And it helps us keep pushing as a team, just knowing that she's that strong.
And they really lifted my spirits, supported me, just telling me that everything's gonna be okay. Of course, they were crying hysterically. I'm like, come on now, I'm gonna be fine.
You know, I would have my moments where I would break down. She'd come and say, Mom, I'm still here. We're still here. When I heard you say, Mom, I knew my baby was still here. I knew we can get over anything.
The newest development for Raven, this Tuesday, Harrisburg had a game. She returned to the court.
Oh.
She played and she scored.
Oh my gosh, really?
Making her return back onto the court. She's working with her left hand now. She's obviously going to have to be left hand dominant in everything she does. An inspiring person.